Welcome back, ladies and gents. This is Ninja Eskimo 012 coming back with turn 3 for the Allies in Operation Dynamo. To start off, we are going to roll for some tech for the Brits. We are purchasing 3 infantry, a supply token. FEC is purchasing a Gurkha, and Anzac is upgrading a factory to a medium factory in Sydney. Let's move over and roll for some anti-submarine warfare and long-range aircraft. We have long-range aircraft at stage 1, and we have failed on anti-sub warfare yet again. Alright, we have no combat moves as the British Empire, but we do have some non-combat moves that are a little critical for our survival. Apologies if the voice is a little raspy or sounding off. I seem to be coming down with a pretty bad cold. We're moving down with a transport from Lower Egypt to South Africa. We're going to move a British submarine toward precisely the Strait of Malacca right there, and this sub in the Strait of Malacca will go 1, 2, 3 in the East China Sea. We've got one sub here that will go up and sit there off the coast of Japan. Let's see. Strategic naval move, we should not forget. We're taking this infantry and mountain brigade from Ottawa, and we're moving down 1, 2, 3, 4. Offloading our boy here in Gibraltar. I think we'll move that destroyer out and this destroyer out and this TBD out. We are going to be moving 1 AA and 1 militia, which will be getting that upgrade. So I'll just do that now. I think we'll move out with the rest of the troops. Down here, we're going to go 1, 2 with this FEC transport, bringing an infantry and a Gurkha. Into the 32nd. moving. This Anzac transport will move 1, 2. And I believe that's everything for the British Empire. They will be producing 1 infantry in Cape Town, 2 in London, a Gurkha in Burma, a medium factory in Sydney, and then they're picking up 3, 5, 11. Alright. Then we move on to the British. The British are purchasing 1 seaplane for a total of 7. They are rolling for heavy armor now that they have maximized their ability with long-range aircraft. They fail. Likewise, they aren't doing any attacks, so they will be picking up 6, I believe. Yes. So of their 7, they will be picking up 6. This seaplane we will move out currently here because it doesn't quite matter at the moment with merely non-combats. This seaplane that was in Paris is going to move 1, 2 on map in the UK / English Channel off of Normandy. We are happy with our French fleet here in the Med. We'll move 1 submarine. 1, 2, 3. We'll move these 2. 1, 2, 3. Move this 1. 1, 2, 3. We'll move this transport 1, 2. Move this transport 1, 2. Move 2 infantry over to southern France. rail, 3 more infantry to southern France, and place well, we won't rail all 3, we'll leave 1 to just walk into Alsace. And that should be the French. They're picking up 6 as previously stated. Then we move on to KMT because I've been told by the veteran just to take all the allies at once. With the KMT, Madman Dan, unfortunately for him, rolled for KMT on his influence roll as the CCP here in Shanghai. So we will make use of that. We have an infantry and a cavalry going to attack Sichuan from the west, and we have other forces attacking Sichuan from the south and southeast. So he's got 2 mountain infantry defending on a 5 versus 5 cavalry attacking at a 2, one of which is coming from Shanghai along with that infantry. We have 3 infantry attacking with those cav. We have 2 infantry attacking from the coast. We have 1 hit and 1 retreat for a cavalry each from the KMT in Guizhou. So we will take 2 shots at 5, 1 hit. And we'll take off a cavalry. No, we'll take off an infantry from the coast. Well, yeah. Doesn't fully matter where we take off something. I suppose it does. We'll take off the infantry from Shanghai as the casualty. Rolling again, this time with 1 less cavalry from there. We have 2 retreating cavalry. We have 1 retreating coastal infantry, 1 retreating Guizhou infantry as well, and no hits on this round. These are still subject to being shot, but because of the situation where they only have one unit defending for the CCP, there's a maximum of one casualty to be killed. And he misses. So we press our attack. We succeed and succeed, but we have a retreating Guizhou and coastal infantry. And there is one suffering casualty, so we'll take the other infantry from Guizhou as the unfortunate casualty. Alright, those are our retreat infantry. Then we've got our victorious cavalry. He has lost his mountain brigade. Finally, we don't like CCP mountain. It's just unethical. As much as I like the flag of China and the KMT party, I am going to try for consistency. By just using the roundels. Alright. Then we have our buys for them that go on to KMT Cav. Will show up in Shanghai. And that will be 6 KMT IPP recovered onto the US. The US will finish their major port on the Split Sea Zone in Luzon and the Visayas here. And with their new minor factory, they'll be producing an American mountain infantry in the Philippines. Now there are some more non-combat moves. We are going to move the tactical 1, 2, 3, 4. we've got a seaplane in the Carolinas, fighters and fighter and tactical here in Washington. Washington will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carolinas will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 4 rail. Oh, sorry, the medium bomber. Medium bomber will also go over to San Francisco, I believe. We have 4 railing capacity here in the United States and North America. So we're going to rail an artillery and 3 infantry. This bomber will be flying. Maybe it's time for an American air wing to take shape. We'll actually move this seaplane here to the southern US, where it has a seaplane hangar to utilize. And I believe that's everything. We will move militia around the US to Washington, D.C., just to be happy there. And we'll clear up any ambiguity. These units are set up at the start of the game. Import in DC. Alright. And these are import in New York. I believe these are New Orleans. those ships. They could be in Texas. They are indeed in Texas. Alright. And the US will pick up 6, I believe, following their expenditures. Yes, all 3 are at 6. So thank you once more, ladies and gentlemen. That has been Allies Turn 3. I'll see you in the next one.